Who is excited? Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome. Who's hyped? Hopefully. Well, we are getting naval gameplay today. 27 minutes. Very exciting. I'm also hoping we're going to get a release date. I think it's very likely we get a release date. Hopefully we'll get the Steam page. Hopefully we'll get the price. The release date and the price are not confirmed things, but I think it's very likely we get it. I'll obviously remove it from my title if it doesn't happen, but yeah, I would be very surprised if we don't get a release date today. But we could not. We could definitely not. Just FYI. But I think we will. But yeah, we're definitely getting gameplay showcase of naval stuff, so that's pretty hype. Because yeah, I think I mean, obviously that's a make or break of War Sales, so yeah, we'll see. Imagine if the release date is like, yeah, November 2026. But yeah, I'm very excited to see some actual naval in-game gameplay, because that's the whole point of the DLC, right? So yeah, how you guys doing? How's it going? Damn, Swedish, good to see you guys here. How's everybody doing? Is anybody hyped? Anybody interested? We've got 26 minutes to kill. Oh, sorry, Cons. I mean, hey, it's more of a chill thing to be in this stream anyway, you know? It's always better watching along with a creator. I'd probably kill the game. I don't know. I think people would probably just switch off Swedish and then come back in like a year's time. But yeah, it's not happening. I think it's either going to be, I mean, who knows? Who knows? Okay, these are our free options, okay? These are our free options. Either the DLC is dropping like an hour after War Sale, this trailer that will gameplay showcase. Is either dropping an hour after the gameplay showcase, or when the gameplay showcase is finished, the end of November, which I think is the most likely, or it's been delayed till January. I think it's one of those three options. If it's the first option, hey, damn, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the 32 months, and thank you for the nice happy birthdays to my wife. If it's the first option, I'm in a lot of trouble, because as Dan has just pointed out, actually, it is my wife's birthday today, and I've already had to ditch her for a couple hours to do this stream and then also make a video. So I'm already in a bit of trouble, I'm not going to lie. So, you know, if it comes out anytime soon, then we're in a lot of trouble. But yeah, I imagine it will be end of November is my best guess. And again, we might not even get a release date. I think we will. I'm pretty sure we will, but we'll see. But yeah, I mean, again, I'm just excited for gameplay, because, like, as we say, that is the make or break of the DLC. Yeah, imagine if it drops today. Oh, I'd be in a lot of trouble. Hey, thank you guys for the happy birthdays to her. But yeah, we had a nice day today. We went to a nice little castle town, had some breakfast, went on a walk and stuff, which was always nice, and then we're away have a weekend. So you're gonna guess late December, but not many games release. I mean, like, I think realistically that'd make sense, like middling December, but then like not lots of games are release around then. You know, November, October are kind of like the main release days. I could also see again a January release date if it was to be delayed more. But if we're getting gameplay now, I think, you know, I think the game, if they're happy to show a proper gameplay showcase, I'm inclined to think that it's close. And as I said, I really hope it's not in like an hour. So what we're gonna do as well, so when War Sales does release, just so that you guys know my plan for it and my schedule and stuff, is I'm planning on doing a subathon. So we'll basically, whenever it releases on the release day of it, if I might get early access to it, but the subathon will be on the release day. I think anyway, it might change, I don't know. We're going to do a subathon, and we're basically just going to stream for as long as the subathon lasts, playing War Sales and and having some good fun. There'll be lots of challenges. I might set up like an Amazon wish list, so if anybody does want to buy challenges or stuff for the stream, they can do that and I can order it. They can like buy it for the events, and I'll buy some stuff as well. But if anybody wants anything extra, I might do that, and that way I won't have to leak my address. Yeah, it should hopefully be really, really good. Chase says he's going to shut his mouth about what's about to happen. Just wait and see. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Have you seen the trailer? Should I be worried or excited? Bass CK3 music. Yeah, we got some CK3 Nordic music on. Thought it was very fitting. Swedish is gonna send me pickled herons. Oh my god, I hope not. But yeah, so that's the plan. So we're gonna do a YouTube Let's Play on War Sales, and then I'm gonna be doing a subathon where we are just gonna be like having more of a free flowing campaign. But yeah, we'll also be doing a YouTube Let's Play alongside it. So lots of content. Planning on doing a big review as well. So I'm gonna hopefully do a should you buy. Yeah, so yeah, again, depending on how much time I get with it beforehand, before it releases, whenever that is, you know, I'm gonna do a should you buy and a review video as well. I think, you know, with a lot of other games, I generally don't look to do like a review and stuff because I feel like other people just do it better. But I feel like I'm, you know, for once, actually kind of qualified to make a video like that, you know. I've also got like the sorest throat as well right now. But that's how we that's the life we live. I've literally been so red raw the past couple days. What if the gameplay is disappointing? And it's disappointing, right? You know, like, again, it's make or break. I'm not here to think like it's going to be the best thing in the world. I'm ambitious. I'm excited for it, and I'm like optimistic that it's going to be really good. From the stuff that we've said, like they've said and stuff. It sounds like a very cool system. The new Bannerlords look cool. The new land masses look cool and stuff. But yeah, I mean the gameplay could look bad. We don't know. And if it is, then you probably shouldn't buy it. If you guys are enjoying the stream as well, please do consider dropping a like down below. It really helps out. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes before the 20 minutes are up. So we've got 20 more minutes to wait. Yeah, I mean, I'm very optimistic that it's going to be decent. Like, I think that from what they've said and stuff, like, it does look really, really cool. So, you know, the fact that it's not just like, you know, you're going to have free roam of all your ships and stuff, like. And yeah, for you people on console as well, wondering about when you'll be getting the new 1.3 patch, it's going to release alongside the War Sales drop. So if you're on console, yeah, you'll get 1.3 for free, and then if you buy the DLC, you'll then get access to the Nords as well. But yeah, 1.3 is going to drop when this releases, whenever it is. Get some good AOL fix, yeah. Yeah, it was really rough the past couple of days trying to record because I'm away this weekend, so I've obviously been trying to get videos done, some sponsored videos as well. And like, yeah, my voice is just getting ripped apart. My throat is very sore, but we carry on. You know, some people say that being a YouTuber is the hardest job in the world, and there's days like this where I 100% agree. Whew. Working an 18-hour shift, whew. Have a little bit of a sore throat, yeah, that's a bit harder, mate. Yeah, how's it going, Ken? Yeah, we've got the, let me find it. I've got the Nordic Land CK3 soundtrack on. It's a banger. It is a banger. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, they've already said that it's not going to be like Viking Conquest. Like Viking Conquest is two rails moving towards each other, and then they fight. Right. Everything they've said is that it's free form, much like you command groups of units in land battles. You're basically going to have groups of ships up the top. So you know, like in land battles, you have infantry, archers, cavalry, horse archers. I imagine, again, we don't know 100%, but I imagine it's going to be like each group, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, is going to be an individual ship, is how I imagine it will be. So when you press 1, you command the ship. You're going to gamble your life savings at GTA 6. When does GTA 6 come out? Like next year, right? I'd take that bet right now, Skull. But the joke's on me, right? Because you don't have any life savings. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about that last night, because I'm a cool kid and I think about Bannerlord when I'm in bed. But yeah, I was thinking about the DLC last night when I was trying to get to sleep, and I was like, yeah, it's good. Like you can't really command ships the same way you can like infantry blocks in land battles, right? Like you're gonna need some sort of zoom out, right? Unless maybe you just go all the way up and there's like a little tower you can like stand in, like the crow's nest. How will the mod work with the DLC? Will they stop modding for native? Yeah, I mean, again, I think they are. I think this is going to be a very interesting time for modders. Because, much like with, how long do we have left? We have 16 minutes left, so good time. So with the new, am I on map mode as well? Yeah, I am. So if we just quickly have a look. So this is how I think it's going to work. And obviously this is going to be a little bit, like, it kind of is what it is. But yeah, so much like the new fast mode that I showed off this week, which is a brand new Tale Worlds game mode in the game, I think War Sails is going to be a similar module that you just tick on and off, you know? Oh, I want to play with War Sails. But as soon as modders start using stuff like in the War Sails module, you're going to need that on. So people without it are going to not be able to play mods. So I think it is going to force people to have to buy mods, which obviously sucks. However, so many other games do that. Total War does it. Paradox games do it. Though Paradox do have a very good DLC like multiplayer system. But like a lot of mods do use other stuff. I think as well with Tale Worlds as well, do though have like, you just don't get access to those mechanics as well. They've got a really nice inbuilt stuff. So yeah, it's gonna suck. And again, this is just me guessing. Maybe when modders get their hands on it, they'll be able to decide. But yeah, I think most likely, you're gonna need War Sails to play with mods in the future, which are using them. Some mods might just not use anything from War Sails, and they'll probably continue to just develop on native. You know, like I can't imagine the Old Realms Warhammer mod are going to utilize War Sails probably. At least not for a long time. Maybe a lot further on down the line. Like, so yeah, like I imagine Shikuho probably will transition over to it. I know like Realm of Thrones plans to, the Dance of Dragons mods plans to. You know, and I think for a while, we'll probably get a bunch of just mods that aren't, like, are just 1.3 compatible. And then, like, as they develop in and they import stuff, like, then they'll transition away, maybe. And that's just my guess. But yeah, I mean, that's just kind of, like, it sucks, but it kind of just is what it is. Like, most games who have a good modding community end up utilizing the mods, so then you do need the mods to use it. So what's the deal with the new 1.3 Bannerlord patch? So that's going to release alongside War Sails. That is going to release alongside War Sails. Just make sure I'm not going over music as well. Yeah, we got some CK3 music on in the background, just chilling. It's peak. Think they're going to announce the release date? I do. I personally do, but I could be absolutely wrong. If I am wrong, I apologize in my title. It is officially clickbait, but I think it's very likely they do. Can't wait. Yeah, again, oh, can you imagine Realm of Thrones with, you know, just an Ironborn Viking going around, raiding, pillaging. Good times. Yeah, I mean, I think it's only going to make mods better, but yeah, again, it does suck that some people might not be able to play like their favorite mods because because people are using war sales, but yeah, this is what it is, I think. And I guess we can always go back to previous versions as well. Alright, boys, who's hyped? 11 minutes left. 11 minutes. How many likes? We got 100 likes yet on the stream. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Come on, we got 22 more likes to hit. Hit 100. I don't know what that mod is, Mohammed. Sorry. I mean, the most important thing is, when is Hot Butter going to be updated for war sales? Am I right, boys? Imagine if after all of this as well, they just drop like a 10-second teaser. Now we're getting down to brass taxes. Hell yeah. They better not boof us. No. I think this is like the beginning of it, you know. Because realistically, like if we think about this logically, naval gameplay is like the reason to buy the DLC. And it's probably the hardest thing to engineer. It's like one of the reasons why the DLC isn't releasing on old consoles. It obviously, you know, required a lot of like improvement of the tech. So if naval battles are ready to show off, you know, like I can't imagine like expanding the map and stuff is really taking up a lot of their time. Yeah. I was going to make a video on that actually, Besenit. You can swim in the new 1.32 update. You can actually swim, I believe, right? I mean, we could take a... I don't want to miss it. Nah. Maybe take a look afterwards. But yeah, in the new beta patch, you can swim. So I saw someone say that. There's already naval battles in ROT though? Yeah, but they're not like great, are they? They're just, oh, you're on train tracks. Like, it's fine, it's cool, but yeah, you don't like, you know, like it's okay. Fully working, outmaneuvering your opponent. Destroying the Stannis' royal fleet. Oh, feels good. Yeah, Shikuho is good as well, you know. Again, like, it's incredible what, like, modders have done with stuff like this. But, yeah, you know, I'm hoping for, like, proper systems. And, again, hopefully systems like this, when we implement them, are just going to make those mods better. You know, once they've actually got, like, the inbuilt infrastructure. Because also, as well, like, when they build these naval battles, they also make it so the AI understands. And that's so much easier to transition. Unfortunately, there is no released co-op mod. There's a co-op mod being worked on. It's being worked on pretty regularly, but yeah, just a big task. They teased it on Twitter that there'll be a release date. Really? I mean, again, I assume there is going to be as well. Like, but if they teased it, that makes me a bit happier about my title. Tale world. God, Twitter is such a cancer nowadays. Oh no, I need to go on Bannerlord, right? Tail Worlds is... It's just slop. Like, Twitter is literally just slop nowadays. It really is. Well, it's Mountain Blade, isn't it? Yeah. Did they? Did they tease it? Join us tomorrow for the first look. Did they tease us anywhere else? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, like, these GIFs, like, oh, it's classified. You wouldn't say, oh, it's classified if there's a release date if, yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're putting down. I see what you're putting down. Right, 7 minutes. Who is hyped? Cool. Yeah, so my guess is that the release date is going to be the release date is going to be end of November. Maybe like the second week of November. Yeah, like maybe like 22nd would be my guess, but it'd probably release on like the 20th. Gonna be my guess. Yeah, I think it's gonna release like around here, like the 20th of November. But we'll see, yeah. Like, end of November. If it does release earlier, like, I feel like it's a bit of a missed opportunity. Like, even if it's ready to go, you want to build up hype, you know, show off gameplay, get pre-orders in. That's also, like, another big thing as well, because there's no Steam page up right now where you can pre-order the game. So I think if they release it in, like, a week's time or 2 weeks' time, I think that's not enough time for them to generate pre-orders and stuff. And like, obviously, as a consumer, we're like, oh, that's so dumb. Like, why would you do it there? But like, as a business, and I'm sure the higher ups, you know, they want to see pre-orders. You know, would be cool if they dropped it after the stream. No, I'd be in so much trouble. It's my wife's birthday, and I think she would literally murder me. I can already hear her sharpening the knives downstairs because I'm having to do this stream and then make a video about the stream. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be it. You know, if this DLC does do well, and again, you should only buy it regardless. Like, you shouldn't just buy it so that they make more. You should buy it because it's a good DLC, hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, hopefully if this DLC does well, we will get more, you know? Like, imagine like a new world, because now we've got sailing. We could sail to a new world. Or like bring in like a Egyptian faction or like an Asian faction. You know, there's like so much possibilities. And hopefully, like once they get this down and done, we can then just start like pumping them out. You know, maybe 2 a year or something would be amazing for like the next couple of years. Just expanding Calradia, be incredible. But again, it could suck. And if it sucks, then it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I think one of the biggest things they do... Do I have a morphine itch? What the fuck, Ken? Jesus. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I'm like, oh, get my morphine in. It's my Bannerlord content I need. Oh my god. I can't remember what I was saying now, but I was so candid. Took me off guard. It's just like not a thing. Just not a thing that you expect to hear in a Bannerlord stream. Well, I can't remember what I was saying now. You know, like, there's so much more they can expand on, you know? But yeah, we'll see. Again, final time. 3 more minutes left until we get to see some official gameplay. Hopefully it's good. If you guys haven't already, please do drop a like on the stream. Helps out massively. I'm going to cut the music now. I will let the music play for a couple more minutes because I'll probably do because it's a premiere. Yeah, this is a premiere, so... This isn't like a stream of it. It's going to be a video that's where you watch live. Let's go. If you guys are new to the channel as well, do make sure you hit that subscribe button. I guess as I said, I'm going to be covering war sales in a whole wealth of different manners. We're going to have a let's play. I'm going to do a review of like, should you buy, giving you my honest opinion. If it sucks, I'm going to tell you. If it's good, I'm going to tell you. Especially as well, depending on the price of it as well. I think it's going to be $30 from the previous July leak that we had. But again, like, I'm going to take all that into consideration and give you my honest opinion. And we're going to be doing a subathon as well. So we'll be streaming it live for, you know, it could be one day, it could be 2 hours, it could be a week. We'll have to see. $30 in this economy. Yeah, I mean, again, we'll have to see if it's worth it, you know? I think it's about, from what I saw, I think, because again, it got leaked in the PlayStation Store, posted the game on the store back in July. Obviously, you can buy it, but like store page was there for when it got delayed, and I think it was $30, which is like £23, I think. But like £23, I again, you guys might disagree, and obviously money matters. Like, it's different to everyone, right? But for £23, like, full naval content, a brand new faction, expanded map, you know, like, I think it's okay. I think it's at the top of like what I would pay. If it was like £31, I'd be like, nah. Oh, premiere will begin shortly. So what I'm gonna do as well, I'm gonna shut up during the gameplay, and then we'll go back and watch it, and I'll give my opinion. But I will be quiet. I'll full screen it, and I won't. I'll probably get rid of my camera as well. Maybe minimize it a little bit. So yeah, I won't talk. If you guys want to go watch it though, I'll also leave a link here. If you guys, again, I should keep you guys on this stream. But if you guys want to watch it without me yapping as well, there's the link for it as well. I'm gonna turn the music off. We'll get ready. Well, we don't know how expensive it is. Oh, yeah, but the Napoleonic DLC was released like 10 years ago, man. Games are not that cheap anymore. And then, like, like, Battlefield was like 80 quid, right? More than that, I think. So we'll see. Everybody hold the line. The Napoleonic Wars was developed in Excel. Ah, simpler times. Oh, we got a countdown now. That's cool. Yeah, we'll go boom. 4K. Let's get rid of this chat as well. Got my own chat to contend with, eh? Let's go. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they'll be expanding the Diplo stuff, at least now, but hopefully in future patches they will, right? Hopefully in future patches. All right, boys, hold. I'll make my camera a little bit smaller as well, really quickly. Oh. Oh, there's no talking. I'll yap through it. I just wasn't sure if they're going to be talking or not. Okay, there's no talking. Okay, cool. So yeah, it is done the same way as we thought, like I thought it was going to be. You have your ship HP. I guess you have the type of soldiers as well. Assigning captains give higher tier troops to the frontline troop. Okay. You assign the type of troops you want on. You can select. Okay, so there's no like RTS camera. You like select the ship you want, I guess. E to select. Oh, do you jump to it? I want. Okay. Ordering your ships to engage so they'll find their own targets. And you can sail. Oh, that's cool. So you actually like can sail first person. And you can switch between parts. No! Why are we buffering? So you can switch between parts of the ship as well. Sorry, let me go down to... I'm so sorry. Okay, no, that should be fine. So you can like shoot the weapon and you're just chilling. You got your dudes who are rowing as well. So you got your infantry rowing. And you can like give orders for ships as well. I'm surprised. Is that a cannonball you've got in this ship as well? I'm surprised that we don't have like an RTS camera mode. It looks good. Artillery is flying, so that's like catapults and stuff. That looks incredible, man. And obviously all the customization as well. That guy is not hitting with that. The sea, this must be like a roughish sea. It looks great. Right, the ships are just passing each other. Yeah, no boarding actions going on, I don't think. Oh, big hit. Well done, then. Okay, ships are like slowing down now. Sails are being brought out. So it seems like he's doing ship. Finding the perfect angle to ram. Oh, we're ramming, boys. We're ramming. Yeah, so it does look like you can also do damage. Oh, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's been any boarding. Ships are like passing each other. Oh, here we go. The big ram. Holy shit. Oh, my God. That ship just got sunk. R.I.P. But you can swim as well. Can you, like, swim under? Yeah, the soldiers are still alive. The soldiers are still alive, like, in the water. Oh, wait, what was that? Sorry, I want to go back. Sorry, I know. I just want to see what that was. Did we see it? So skirmish. Okay, there's a new skirmish mode here. Interesting. I'm not seeing like much commanding or like boarding right now. Right now I like as well the oars are different as well. Like one that when you're turning, one side is going. We're ramming again. I imagine the Empire will be very, very ramming orientated, right? Fuck it, oh, that ram does some serious damage. These Azerite, oh my God, look at it! Yeah, these Azerite ships are getting demolished, but the Azerite have the balance of power. Are we boarding now? Yeah, attempt to board. Okay, so you go in, you press R. You got javelins being thrown, and then hooks being thrown across. Is this good enough quality as well? What did we go down to? Yeah, we're on 1440p. So yeah, but you throw nets down and your soldiers run across, but you can also swim. Oh, that is so cool! So you can also just jump off and swim. And your boys are coming from the other side as well. So how are we gonna get back on our ship? The soldiers after winning just go back on their ship now? Do you have to like call people back or what? Control the ship. Cutting loose, you press X to get back on your ship and then you go on. Yeah, I mean, so what do you guys think so far? What do you guys think so far? Are you impressed or are you a little bit disappointed? I think so far, I don't know if I'm just hyped in the moment. Yeah, is it better than expected or... I'd like to see more commanding with the ships, because right now the AI is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Oh, you can see some of the bigger Azerite ships as well, I think. Yeah, looks good. Okay, I'm glad you guys are impressed. Yeah, this is looking good. So what we're going to do as well after this is I'll probably do a little bit of a run through, a bit of a quick run through, but I'm going to go make a video. The ramming is sick. So what's going to be really interesting, actually, is the Nords don't get any of these big ships. The Nords only get... Yeah, the Nords only get medium and light ships. So they're just going to be trying to board right away. But if you get rammed, I imagine it's going to get ruined. Yeah, I personally feel like you're gonna have to wait for like RTS camera to be updated to be able to command, but it's gonna look incredible with RTS camera, right? Oh, fire arrows. We've got fire arrows now as well. I love the swimming. I love that you can just jump in the water and get on a ship. Yeah, I guess you can buy every type of ship as well, right? All the new maces as well from the Palace Guard for 1.3. And keep in mind as well that all of these units who aren't Marines are going to struggle at sea. They're going to be worse combat stats at sea because they're not Marines. You're going to need specific units at sea to fight as effectively as they can fight. So like Imperial Legionaries will fight... Oh my god, he just knocked him off! Imperial Legionaries will fight worse at sea. And that's one of... Oh, he fell off! That's one of the advantages. Oh my god, look at all the bodies. That's one of the advantages of the Nords is that every single unit they have in their roster is a Marine. Yeah, all units, as Asawoth says, all Nord units are Marines. But the other faction's going to struggle. So again, they won't get the bigger ships, but they'll be a bit better. I mean, how long has this video been going on for as well, out of interest? Yeah, it's been a decent length naval battle so far. Right? You dove into the defend the ship as a command? I must have missed that. Sorry, I wasn't looking. We'll obviously double check that. Look at the bodies in the sea as well. Oh, can you imagine Eagle Rising with this mod? Like the Carthaginian and Roman ships. Be so good. So there's not many left now. Ammunition restorage as well, which is good. Because, again, they have spoken how you can just, like, get fast, light ships and just skirt around the battlefield. This is obviously more of a boarding ship than anything else, right? This is a boarding, like, this is an Imperial heavier ship. So I imagine it's mainly meant for like for boarding, right? You know, it's a heavy ship ramming boarding as it's done. But like, you know, some of the other factions with lighter ships are going to probably look to skirmish and shoot arrows and stuff. It makes me think, like, imagine Britannia at sea with an entire army, entire fleet full of Britannian Thanes. It'd be crazy. But then, keep in mind as well, that you're going to be able to upgrade your ships as well. So you can put shields. Like, they showed some upgrades where you can put, like, shields on the side of your ships to give you protection from missiles and stuff. So you'll be able to counter, I guess, it as well. We haven't seen, like, any sails being shot down as well, either. You can damage the ship's sails. Hopefully, he'll go back on command of the ship. And, yeah, you can see him at bottom right. You can see the wind, I think it is. It's, like, right here. I don't know what he's trying to achieve. He's trying to, like, set the ship alight or something. Gonna have to be a good shot with the arrows. I don't know what. Yeah, he's doing some damage to the sails. He is doing some damage. But yeah, look in the bottom right here. You've got like the wind. So the wind is pointing to the left. You've got, I guess, the ship hull. Maybe that's direction. Or maybe that's wind, I think, down here. I mean, you've got like the hulls of the ship. And I assume the 3 sails, maybe? Yeah, I mean, oh, this is good, man. I'm really happy with this. This looks decent. Scanning the enemy ships, picking our next target. Yeah, nice. God, now you've said that thing about the morphine itch. I'm itching now. Got me itching. I'm impressed with this, though. The wind is on the top flags of the ship. Yeah, I guess maybe it's more of a visual thing. Yeah, but no, you can see it. It's that little icon. It looks like it's like 3 gales on the bottom right. I'm pointing to my screen like you can see it. Like a moron. You can see it's right here. This is the wind. But yeah, you can also just look on your ships. I know, kid. I know you're just joking, man. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah. So you can see, look at them shields. Them shields are custom. The wooden things to the left of your... I'm pointing. These things right here are custom. They've been implemented from a ship upgrade. This Azorite ship kind of looks like the northern ships, though, no? Is everybody using a northern ship? At least the heavy ones. I feel like all the heavy ships are northern made. We don't know, Mallard, yet. We don't know more about quests and stuff. I know there's supposed to be a brand new quest line for naval stuff. Yeah. The ram does put holes. The ram goes heavily into the ship. Can you tell more about the map? I have no idea. I mean, we've seen it before. I've made a few videos on the map expansion. We haven't seen a proper map yet. Does anyone know? I feel like even as a YouTuber, I feel like I've never actually done the main storyline. When's the release date? We don't know yet. I assume it's going to be shown at the end of the video. If it isn't, I'll commit seppuku and I'll apologize for clickbaiting you guys on my title. But I'm confident that it will be. Oh, you can see the soldiers as well with axes cutting the look there. You can see them actually cutting the ropes. I mean, this was a pretty big battle as well, right? It was like 9 ships aside. Can you steal ships? I believe you can. If you just board them, I believe you get some sort of way of taking them. Jackie Fish, clickbait, he'd never. Yeah, I'm guessing we'll get it at the end of the video. But we'll see. We'll see. It's time to set sail. Nobody spoil it as well. I think we're like 30 seconds behind. So if you see it before it comes up on stream, don't spoil. But oh, look at the ram! He's like on top of the ship. That was awesome. And now we're boarding again. How will this affect loot? I have no idea, brother. No idea. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting how the economy works. Are we just jumping over again, or we're... Yeah, jumping in. But water comes rushing in. Yeah, this is better than I expected for sure. I'm very happy. But it's wise words from chat, you know? Expect little, but be impressed, you know? Like, that's the way. I mean, you got archers firing in shots from the other side into the melee. No friendly fire obviously helps. It looks like that's going to wrap up the battle. Yeah, there's going to be like naval trade ships and everything. So I imagine in the early game, yeah, you can see right there, you can cut the stuff. So yeah, I wonder if there is ways for if you're defending to like push the enemy back and then cut the rope. And that's everything, right? Victory is ours. Raising sails, attempting to board, select ship, won the battle. Yeah, that was awesome. So victory, you can see the ships up in the top left-hand corner. Is that it? Are we getting... no campaign or anything? Are we gonna get a release date? Give us a release date. Thanks for watching. Give us a release date. I'm not looking at chat. 26th of November. Let's go. This month, I knew it. I knew it. 26. Boom, baby. Oh, I love it. So yeah, coming out Wednesday, the 26th of November. Hell yeah, baby. I'm going to leave it on my little screen. Let's go. It's still October. It's October for like a day. It's like October for another day. Boom. Hell yeah. Oh, that was good, man. That was good. So is there a Steam page up now for it? Does it have a price? Does Warsail... Is there a Steam page for it now? There it is. Does it have a price for it? Still no price. Oh, I feel like they need to release that, no? Because there's no pre-order for it yet. Add it to your wish list, of course. Yeah, that's... I kind of... I'm not a fan that there's no price for it yet, but... Some new screenshots as well, right? Yeah, I think it's going to be $29.99 as well, dollars. That was great. Yeah, hats off. Gameplay looks great. Yeah, 26th of November. Oh, there's a blog as well. There's a blog as well that was released, which I guess we can check out as well. Hell yeah, man. Very exciting. Scale of 1 to 10. How did you like that trailer? I don't think it'll be more than $30. Price is confirmed at $25. Where is it confirmed, Dexter? Lots of 8s, 7s, bunch of 10s. Yeah, I would say I'm very like when I give an out of 10, I'm very like conservative because 5 is the average and people like pretend like 7 is the average. The total chaos, yeah. I mean, again, yeah, the AI was a bit like, we didn't see too much from it, but I think the person controlling it didn't do much, like didn't manually command anything. So, yeah, is it confirmed anywhere, the price? Assume it'll be at the bottom here. Yeah, awesome stuff. Yeah, so we'll probably read through this. Well, should we watch it again on like 1.5 speed? There's no price though, right? It looks better than expecting, same a price and how it feels, making it break, yeah. But I think if it is $30, I think that's a fine price for $30, in my opinion. But again, I guess money's different for everything, right? Hell to the yes. Yeah, cool, nice. So should we watch it one more time? And I'll speed it up a little bit and we can kind of talk a little bit about it. I mean, I watch all of my content on 2 times. Maybe watch it on 2 times speed and I'll pause it. I watch all of my content on 2 times speed, everything. Yeah, it's a shame we didn't get to see the Nords. And I think a lot of the ships, like... A lot of the ships were all, like, Northern ships as well. I mean, maybe... No, these Azari ships, I think. Maybe not, though. No, they all look like they've got the same sails. You watch your content on 4 times speed? I mean, look how... I've tried 4 times speed a little bit with YouTube Premium, and it is, like... Look at it go! 4 times speed! No, we'll watch on 2 times. Okay, cool. So, like we said, I assume that this was going to be the case. So yeah, as I said, for anybody just joining us, I don't think there is a price. If there is a confirmed price, do let me know in chat, but I don't think there is. But yeah, so what we're going to do now is I'm just going to run through this one more time, and then we're going to, on double speed, we'll pause it and talk about some stuff here and there. And then what we'll do is we'll then take a look at the blog, and then on our end stream, and we'll go and take a look. I'll go make a video for you guys, which will hopefully be up in like an hour's time. to take a look at everything, which is really, really cool. But yeah, let's do this now. So as you guys can see, yeah, maybe the max ships are 8, but I wonder what's going to happen, because as you can see, there's 8 sections right here. I wonder what happens if you have another army in, right? Like if you join someone else's battle, if there are 4 armies fighting, can you have more than that? But maybe it is going to be 8v8 maximum because of like unit size and stuff. But yeah, so as you can see on this, let's just take a look at what we got. We got the ship health, we got the amount of crew. So these ships aren't maxed crew. I'm not sure if there's a way that you can like choose to stock up. Like it doesn't look like there's like a bar or something you can just click, but maybe you can drag this to fill up more ships. I imagine you would be able to. And right here as well, you can dedicate what you want on the ship, I assume, as well. Whether you want infantry archers or just archers. So for example, you could probably just make just archer ships, which just run around. Yeah, guys, there's no need to argue in the chat. If people don't like it or have their problems with it, like, that's absolutely fine. That's their opinion, but you don't need to argue on either side, you know? Like, we're all here chilling. So they do indeed, you are right, Panther. We still have a full release. By the way, guys, if you are heading off now after seeing that announcement, then feel free to drop a like down below. It'd really help out the channel. And I'd really appreciate it. You can also consider becoming a member for as little as $2. We are 3 away from 100. I'd appreciate that by hitting the join button. Yeah, so as you can see, the ships are moving in. Now, one thing I am pretty interested in is, like, he basically just selects his ships. Like, selects all the ships and then puts down the sails. Yeah, selects... I'm going to wait for them to do it. And you, okay, cool. Also as well, so it looks like we have different defensive parts of the ship here. The back looks like it's the most vulnerable. And then you also have the wind as well. I don't know what shows sails here. Like if they're, because I'm pretty sure sails are like a HP. I wonder if it's like here. But yeah, he basically selects all of his ships and just tells them to engage. So there's no real micromanagement going on whatsoever. Hello? Yeah, the artillery on the ship looks really, really cool. I also like the how choppy the waves are as well. You really do see the ships going down. You can also damage ships by shooting these cannonballs at them, whatever they are. And yeah, they mentioned that it's a good idea to find a good angle to ram. And then yeah, boom, look at that. I mean, it's a bit blurry, right? But yeah, right into it with like the snake head right here. Looks great. And it literally like drags the ship and just sinks it immediately. Which is cool. Seems like there's a lot of archer fire. No, people were saying that like ships aren't boarding, but there's melee combat going on, right? Oh, there's like melee combat going on. Because like there's like swords. Maybe it's just artillery killing them, but it looks like there's melee combat going on. So like ships must be boarding each other as well. Unless there's people on like artillery. Another big ram right there as well. And we get our first proper look at boarding. So you can see javelins going over. Doing some really nice damage. Shots firing in. Soldiers climbing over. And this is cool, right? So just swimming. But you can swim now in the new beta. Look how rough the seas are as well. And yeah, he just comes in, cuts them all down. Gets back on. And you can see the soldiers as well, cutting the ropes as well. Which is kind of cool. I like that. But they basically, I mean, it does just teleport out and evaporate. But you can see the soldiers cutting away, which looks cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, artillery as well. So what is that? Is that just a catapult firing? I think that's just like a normal like ballista firing that, but it was like multiple shots. Oh, you even saw shields getting destroyed. There was a shield here as well, but it's been destroyed from the artillery. That's cool. So we're gonna land again, right? You were saying there was a defend command button as well. Yeah, you can see right there, like something popped up. Yeah, like there. Did you see it pop up where you can basically cut these away with an axe? Yeah, there. What did it say? Yeah, bridge cut loose, basically. I know you can do it when there's people on it, but yeah, if you can push the enemy back, you might have to sacrifice a few soldiers and cut it. I'm not sure how fire arrows are spawned as well. We'll maybe get an idea on that. Archers. Yeah, archers firing. I mean, imagine an entire ship of Britannian Thanes, man. It's going to be crazy. You can swim in full armor. Yeah, like full plating. Just like la 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 la. Oh, yeah. So if you can see that, there's ropes as well. Look at this. Like, there's ropes that they've shot out to try and bring the ship closer. You can see the ropes basically, like, forcing. But it says attempt to board. So I imagine if you're going fast enough, you can basically break them ropes. I would imagine that's how it works. Like, if you're moving fast enough, you can break the ropes. They said you can drown? That's brutal. Yeah, more stuff coming down. More fighting and stuff. Yeah, he's trying to shoot like shields and stuff. Another beautiful ram. Again, I'm interested to see this stuff over here because you still have your oars, you still have that. C is like changing view. You obviously give commands and all attack orders. Sails are up now. Obviously looking for another ram. I imagine you're commanding the ship with WASD as well. Oh, that looked cool as the ram goes over the ship. Yeah, I mean, that ship's sinking, right? Or is it not? Are we boarding again? Yeah, nice. And then they just basically win the day. I'm also interested as well. Where is the victory screen? So, yeah, here. So you can see what ships are eliminated and stuff. So after this battle, I'm curious if you'll be able to take these ships prisoner. Or you'll be able to take them into loot and sell them or what. Or maybe if you've got a full fleet, you can't. I imagine, though, you're going to have, like, I'm sure you're going to be able to own more than 8 ships. But maybe only 8 turn up to the battle. Like, you'll be able to have some, like, trade ships alongside you and stuff. Because you think, if you've got an army together with, like, 10 lords, they're all going to have a ship, aren't they? Okay, cool. So that's the trailer. I'm interested to see if there's anything new right here. Yeah, is there anything new here? So we'll take a look at the new blog. I'm also just going to quickly download this video really quickly. So give me a second. Just so I can go straight into my thing. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so let's bang out the blog. I can't believe we got a release date as well, the 26th. I'm hyped. All right, cool. Yeah, if you guys are excited as well, I'm going to be covering live stream subathons. We're going to be doing YouTube Let's Play. Should you buy? Is it worth it? A review. So if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Follow the Discord. Do all that lovely stuff. Because, yeah, if you guys haven't as well, drop a like down below. Really helps out. But yeah, let's get this downloaded quickly. As quickly as possible, please. Yeah, cool. Okay. Hey, how's it going, Lynx? Welcome back, man. Long time no see. So, greetings, warriors, Kaz of Cowladia. Thrilled, it's going to be coming to PC, Steam, Epic Games, GOG, and console for the 26th of November. Very exciting. Devlog. So, war sails, water, battle, wind, ore, and naval readiness of your crew essentials. And the ship you bring to fight only becomes dangerous if you handle it well. This blog focuses on the naval combat experience, how you steer, how you board, how ramming and land works, and how battles move from the opening volleys to the clash of the ropes and planks. Okay. A very nice high quality image right here as well. So, hoisting the sails. And by the way as well, that's when 1.3 will also release alongside it. Which is good. So yeah, before the fight begins, the order of battle phase allows you to organize your forces just as you would on land. In naval engagements, however, each formation represents a single ship like we thought it would and its crew. Here, you'll select your flagship and the vessel you'll personally helm while assigning the remaining ships to your other companions. So yeah, I guess if you put companions on ships, they'll lead the ships, which is cool. The number of ships armies can deploy in engagement determines by their members' perks, with each side being able to launch up to 8 ships. If your fleet includes more than that, you can review the roster and decide which ships you bring into the fray. For those who prefer a quicker start, you can auto-deploy. I wish you could do this with normal battles. It's annoying that you can't choose the type of units you bring into battle in normal battles. Like, I can't choose to bring all my archers or all my infantry or all my cavalry. It's just highest tier, lowest tier, or a medium. Once the battle begins, you take direct control of your ship from the helm. Smaller vessels are steered by hand at the rudder, while larger ones demand authority from the quarterdeck, where you guide your crew through the stormy waves. Very cool. The opening moments of the sea battle are all about feeling the wind and setting your approach. Your sails impact both your speed and your maneuverability, unfurling them to harness the wind strength and build momentum, or furling them when you need to sharpen handling with the oars. So you're going to be able to, yeah, even if you don't have the wind on your side, you can then use the oars to speed yourself up, which I guess is fine. Which is good. Your wind dial shows the wind's direction relative to your ship. Green marks a favorable angle. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it wasn't your ship HP then. Your wind dial shows the... Okay, it's literally wind. Okay, so each rig type behaves differently. Square sails catch a smaller wind coverage, but deliver more powerful bursts. Latent sails... that you carry across the wider directions while hybrid... Okay, cool. So yeah, this is actually just pure wind. So yeah, basically the green is the angle you want to be moving in on to get the most speed. Like, that's where you want this... Like, wherever this little icon is where you want it. Interesting. I thought it was like your ship HP or something. Yeah, 26th of November, Afra. When the wind falters, oarsmen become your life. Rowing serves as a secondary means of thrust in naval battles, letting your ships move with yours. While regular hull contact won't harm them, a direct ram strike can. So even striking with your ship can kill oarsmen if you get a good enough ram. If you align a strong sail with favorable wind angle and build speed, oars can add once you're already moving fast. You can issue 3 levels of rowing commands. Stop oars, use oars at half strength, and also use oars at full power. With oars, you can maneuver without the wind, pivot on the spot, etc. Okay, good to know. So each ship functions as its own formation, following your orders whilst you helm one vessel directly. You can ostracize the wider fights, not by directly allied soldiers, but by selecting their ships to issue formation orders. So again, 1, 2, 3, etc. Follow, skirmish, engage, target specific enemies. You should choose to delegate command. So is there a way just to tell a ship to go somewhere, I'm wondering? Like, yeah, okay. So this is actually kind of big. So you can't just like maneuver a ship. You can't just like in land battles where you can move a formation. Not by directing allied soldiers, but by selecting their ship's issue formation order. So you now, with naval combat, you're not being like, ship, go from here to here. You're going, ship, do one of these modes, basically. Which I like that. That's something I've wanted. Again, I still think it would be cool to be able to move your ships. But that's something I want for land battles as well. I want them to expand on that and give us more formation things that we can do. Because the AI does a bunch of cool stuff that you can't do as the player when you give it over. Yeah, you say that actually. Yeah, maybe you're right though. I don't know. It says not by directing allied soldiers, but by selecting their ship and issuing orders. Move, follow. Maybe you're right then. Yeah, maybe you're right actually. You can, right? Because it's move. Okay, I take that back. Sorry, yeah. Says it right there. I didn't get to that part yet. No, you are right. Okay, I take that back. I mean, I still kind of like the idea of having more options and stuff, but yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Then you can still then use the move command. Honestly, yeah, with RTS camera, that'd be crazy cool. Moving on from these first moments, most battles open at range. If your ship carries ballistas, you can control them at the helm, light up your shots, depending on the ballista type, unleash bolts, stones, or fire pots. I mean, burning ships is going to be a big thing. Archers and javelins then throw their volleys and nearby supply crates to keep the pressure going longer. With braziers, those volleys turn into flaming. Okay, so you need the brazier on your ship to be able to use fire arrows, and you can burn sails. You didn't see any of that in the gameplay at all. Oh, that's such a good ram, man. Close quarters, you're able to ram. So effective ram is only available to ships equipped for it, but when using on a battered ship, it can decide the battle in a single strike. Yeah, I mean, it seems crazy. So angle, speed, and ship weight all impact the point of damage. Okay, so the faster you're going, the angle you're coming in on is all going to determine how fast your ship is. And again, you can see the Empire ships here. Look how big this sail is right here. It's kind of crazy. Perfectly, it comes from a fast penetration collision with the enemy. Nose-to-nose clashes do little, because I guess they both kind of like go off of each other. But a clean side hit does a lot of damage, killing nearby ore crew and everything else. Nice. The above-mentioned ship weight is a double-edged sword in naval combat. Heavier hulls take more time to get moving and turning, but they ram harder and overcome bigger waves. Hulls also break when they're struck. Damage is abstract. A ship's partial sinking from the wounded side. If a ship's hit points get depleted, it sinks completely. So again, like, it's all about the ship HP rather than like the actual visual damage. When the distance is close, the moment to board, given the command, you and your crew can throw grappling hooks towards the enemy ships. A single connection is enough to draw the two hulls together and form a rope bridge. Multiple hooks hasten the pull and allow more bridges to form for the assault. So again, the more connected, the more you can form. Okay. As the clash intensifies, clusters of chained ships often form islands and lock holes. Your charge order will be sent troops moving forward in every link of the chain to reach the enemy. But if the fighting turns against you, you can return and get your troops to cut it. So if you're losing the battle, you can like retreat back, I guess, and save the ship. Any troop standing on the bridge when it is cut is loose and will fall into the water, including your own. So I'm wondering how the AI will function, though. Like, if they fall into the water, do they just die? Or can they, like, swim back up like this, you know? Because you can swim. Can the AI swim? I feel like the AI won't be able to, but we'll see. We'll see. Units won't slip from a bridge mid-fight unless it is cut, but players can fall or jump off. Even then, all is not lost. You can swim and dive and climb back in. Troops, however, can only swim for a limited time. Their endurance... Okay, so they can kind of swim, but not really. Or maybe you can only swim for a small amount of time. It says troops, though. Once spent, they begin to take damage and eventually drown. When a ship sinks, its surviving crew will attempt to swim towards the nearest friendly deck. Okay, cool. So if your ships are sunk, soldiers will try and get on the nearest ship. So they can swim, but just not as long. Commandeering... Okay, this is important. Commandeering an enemy ship mid-battle is also possible. Abandon your initial hull, clear the enemy deck, seize the rudder, and continue to fight on the new ship. This can prove invulnerable when your own ship is too damaged to continue. Okay, maybe not then. So you can steal someone's ship, but I'm not sure if you get to keep that ship afterwards. The last stand, fresh troops keep the fight alive, and this is where reinforcements come into play. Each ship manages its own reinforcements determined by its individual attribute. A ship deck capacity defines how many troops can be on the deck and fight at one moment. Most vessels have a matching maximum deck capacity, but some ships carry more crew than can stand topside. Okay, so basically, basically there's going to be like a spawn point underneath the ship, and they'll basically just come up on top of the deck. So you can have more ships on the deck, but not like on the second deck, but then just spawn and then come up and basically act as like reinforcement from the battle. Victory can be secured by destroying every enemy ship, even if the surviving one remains in the water, or by eliminating them. You and your allies may be able to claim defeated ships as prizes, add them to your fleet. Your skill and perks, along with the condition of the captured hull, determine which vessels you can actually take. So you can just take what you want. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Looking good. Looking good. Yeah, I mean, that was great, right? That was really good. I am impressed. I'm excited for the release date. Yeah, that's gonna be really, really exciting, man. We've been going for about an hour now. All right, cool. Well, yeah. I mean, who's excited? Hey, I appreciate that, Panther. Thank you, man. Hope to see fire arrows. Yeah, there's fire arrows in here. You need a brazier equipped to your ship, and then all your missiles will be fire arrows. All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna go make my video now. Can the mask come down? Yeah, you can. They do. You don't see it in this video, but they can. Yeah. All right, cool. I'm gonna go make my video now. And yeah, I'm gonna go make my video. So that'll be live in like an hour and a half's time. I think that's probably how long it'll take me to make, edit, render, and etc. Thank you guys so much for being here. As I said, if you are new to the channel or you haven't been around for a while, we are going to be covering the crap out of this game. Yes, Josh, 26th of November, my man. Yeah, we're planning on YouTube Let's Plays. We are planning on reviews of Should You Buy. We are planning on a subathon as well. So much exciting stuff. It's going to be absolutely incredible. So yeah, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, we've got plenty of War Sales content coming up. Lots of interesting stuff. So yeah, it'd be awesome to have you guys here as we get closer and closer to launch. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I'm gonna don't forget to spoil the dog roll. She gets spoiled more than enough, Panther. We got her a new toy with that some donations he sent last time, so she's enjoying that quite a lot. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate that. Can you still be able to play the main Bannerlord after you buy War Sales? Yes. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I imagine it's gonna be like a module you turn on and off, like fast mode, basically. Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Before you leave, make sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Yeah, feel free to leave a comment on the live stream afterwards on the comment section just to help get out more. You missed so much information? Well, you can either go back and watch from the beginning of the stream or when the trailer starts, or just wait for my video, which will go live in like an hour's time. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. There's also a blog that Panther posted. Thank you, Panther, for that. Also, hope you're doing well, Josh. But yeah, I'm going to go make my video really quickly now. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the 26th of November for some War Sales gameplay. Hell to the yeah. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome.